Hello, today is Christmas Eve, and we're talking about reviewing it's 50 years, um, reviewing a classic from 50 years ago who came up this very same day on Christmas Eve. It's the first Disney animation film to come out after Walt Disney's death. It's none other than, you guessed it, the Aristocats. Okay, to kick things off, Aristocats is it's a story set in Paris in 1910. If that's what I mean, because that's what the story about. You are introduced to a cat, a Persian cat. That's Duchess. Then her three kittens. That is, you see, if I get the names correct here, three kittens. If I can get the names correct here. Toulouse, one is of course Marie, and let's see what's the last name it is here. I forgot it. That name, the third kitten's name. I will get back to you late. I don't know. Maybe you can find out what's the name. You can go to Wikipedia and see all that is. This is the okay. As I said, to begin, it's set in Paris in 1910, and okay, what's the name? And okay, millionaires. But she's asking for a will from a lawyer to write down, and just see she's in her will, she names Duchess as her heir. Right. She gave her estate to her cat, Duchess. Then we know that we've been kidnapped by Edgar, and then on you're introduced to later during that scene you are introduced to two dogs. One is a hound, by the way, and of course later you introduced to Thomas O'Malley, to two gooses along the way. Along the way back to Paris, then you are introduced to, let's see, the next character. Then you are introduced, once they reach Paris, they are introduced to, okay, well, Uncle Goose, that one. Then you are introduced to Thomas O'Malley's friend, that's Cat, and his band. By the way, I didn't mention catchy songs like Thomas O'Malley introduction. He was got his own song he was introducing himself, and the classic Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. You can listen to that on Spotify. Very nice song. It's pretty catchy. And then they will go back to find Duchess said that along the way after that song, along the way she tell that Thomas O'Malley that he needs to go and find this lady, and then she no all that kind of stuff. Your eyes look like, oh, I forgot to mention here You see, when he calls Duchess, your eyes look like sapphire, though he calls the baby. And the cat you get to see on this is, of course, Marie being the only female kitten in the family. Okay. Once they go down, then the adventure, they reach the home, then again put in a sack in the street, four cats, a duchess and a kitten stint. So when Edgar tries to put them in a sack and lock them in a chest or that. So this mouse need to find uh, Thomas O'Malley, get him, come back, Debbie. Tell him that what's going on. By the way, I won't tell you much, but that's the story has a I won't spoiler. That's because most people have seen this already. I can tell you that, of course, Duchess and Thomas O'Malley gets to be together and happy endings. Replace the song "Everybody Wants to Be a Cat." Then you sing. Then you say, okay. Now I want to mention something. This is our by the characters, by the voice who are watching Thomas O'Malley and um, Duchess. Okay, Thomas O'Malley returning as to voice Thomas O'Malley, the Aristocats, is none other than Phil Phil Harris, who voiced Baloo in the Jungle Book, the original the Jungle Book before this in 1967. He returns to voice Thomas O'Malley. Then he will get to voice one more last time Disney character. That one I will explain to you in another video. And this, of course, the debut of the of this person, debut of this voice actor. She becomes her voice will become the face of the next Disney movie. She voiced Duchess. Then of course kittens, two kittens I'm not sure, but Marie, I know who voiced Marie is of this English. Then I don't know most of the voice characters. But the story came out. The story is quite a very nice story. It's like, okay, the introduction of Thomas O'Malley is similar to the introduction of Baloo. Okay, because Phil Harris voiced these two characters, so his introduction always will have one song. So the song is his introduction. But what a way to introduce his character. Okay. Well, this movie is about, let me see how many hours. Well, I don't know about how many hours this movie is. Let's see. Probably about this way I give probably about 2 hours I think. Or yeah, 2 hours maximum. And that's what I want to say about this movie because it's set. Of course, we know it's from a children's book, and of course about a cat. Yeah, it's also the real Duchess is a real. I know what is Duchess breed. You know, if you see, she's a Persian cat. You know what Thomas O'Malley is? I know that this Murray is a Persian kitten baby. Because by the way, I know there's a Siamese cat. Okay, and there's nothing else I want to say about this movie. I advise you, you can watch it if you got Disney Plus. You can watch this movie, or you if not you're in a country where you can't get Disney Plus, you can buy a DVD like this and go and watch it. And this is a Disney classic from 1950 years ago. If anything, well, there's nothing much to say, but this, of course, the return of our Thomas O'Malley, not Tom, sorry, of Phil Harris. Phil Harris, second Disney animated character he's voicing, and this so the debut of our Eva Gabo as she was the to Disney was one of the characters for a Disney animated film. So that's that's all. Because I have, if you want, you can go and see want to hear more about a character. What character she made famous? You can listen to the other video. The one before the one came out in the same, not the same year, but in the 70s, in the same 77, I think. Yeah, 77. So you go and watch that. So that's it. Merry Christmas. Stay safe. And yeah, if you want to go somewhere, wear a mask. But please don't travel. It's too risky because of this virus. So stay at home and stay safe. Thank you.